York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of lightweight action. And now the time. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Nice work. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Now hugging on the inside. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the kid. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Digging in with a left to the gut. The next generation's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The kid's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. And the countdown, the final moments of this round. Good way to protect the midsection. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target. But his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Not an accurate hook at all. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good block there by Davis. That right hand over the top lands flush. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Well landed that hook by Lopez. Halfway through round number 2.
Get after him!
Targeting a left hand to the body. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. The end of the round is upon us, and now this fighter will hear some attaboys from his corner. He just got to his man good.
He did, and he's feeling real good now, having that kind of round. But he also has to hear something else from his corner. Don't forget how you got to that point. Don't get intoxicated. Don't get drunk by the success of that one punch.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. kid's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Halfway through this round here. Great movement to get away from those punches. And he ties up on the inside. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Missed the body shot. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep it up. That's it. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart.
Davis is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
Double up your punching. Pace yourself. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Good, solid right hand by Davis.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Halfway through round number 4. Well off the mark by Davis.
Keep moving. Go get him.
Really frustrating his opponent now. The next generation so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Davis. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lopez's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Lopez is really going to have to rely on his cornermen now doing a very good job considering the swelling that we saw developing in that last round.
You have to jump on it early, Joe, because once you let it start getting ahead of you, you have a problem. So that end swell, that metal piece that you keep in the ice, you have to put that right directly on the swelling and start to keep it down.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
The kid's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. A solid uppercut by Davis. Now he places that hook right to the body.
Hey, let's go.
little head hunting with the left.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
You gotta let a big fortune in there. No doubt about it.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. The next generation's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lopez is clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
Not able to land the headshot. The next generation's left now getting into the mix. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Keep going.
Good block by Lopez. Davis is able to avoid that punch. Halfway through the 7th round. Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the kid. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Ten seconds to go in the 7th. Lopez's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And that's the end of round 7.
I want another round right now. This is your fight, okay?
The next generation's been in control of this fight here in these middle rounds. He's built a slight lead on your scorecard as we start round number 8. But, Teddy, we often talk about focus. This is where it comes into play, of not just blowing it.
No, this is what the old timers used to say when they used to remind you, and they used to say to me sometimes, you know, there's no 3, 4, 5 round title fights. They all long fights. A lot of guys could be a champ if it was only a few fights. You have to keep it up all night.
And he just holds on there.
There you go.
Unload! Unload! More punches! Gotta see those come!
A headshot blocked. The next generation's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, Ken, first of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Boom, left hand comes home.
Clinch! Clinch!
Jump on it! Nice!
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Don't let him breathe. Está lastimado. Hurt. Get him in this round.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
Lopez is back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The kid's putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher. But, Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches. And what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and, hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Hey!
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Davis. The next generation's left, landing well. 90 seconds into the 9th round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the kid. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. The kid's punch is far off the target. Nice strike after catching one by Davis. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Very nice defensive guard there.
Yep.
Good looking counter punch. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Lopez is killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Halfway through this round.
Punch. Work the body kick.
The kid's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Now put him away.
He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
What's the hook?
10 seconds to go in this round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Davis.
Keep short away from that power.
The kid's really fighting two fronts right here, Teddy. He's making a comeback against his opponent. He's closed the gap on your scorecard, as we can see, but he's also fighting against his own facial injuries.
Exactly, Joe, and really that's going to be the issue that he can't control. I mean, everything in front of him, he's doing a great job controlling his opponent. That's something that the corner has to take care of.
Pace yourself. Keep working the yard.
Accurate with a straight left. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Davis is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starts to take away some of that head movement.
That's okay. Let's go. Enough focus. He's tired. He's tired.
The next generation's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Oh, and they decide to trade there. The next generation's punch didn't come close. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the kid. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. The kid's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Final round.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. A minute to go in the fight. The next generation's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the Thrill in Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?
Teddy, I know you're going to disagree with this. You had him losing this fight, yet the judges say it's a draw.
Yeah, if I'm the commissioner, I'm bringing those judges into my office. I'm watching the fight with them, and I'm making them explain their decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.